Hello there, and welcome again to Sleep Science 360. And as you settle into the quiet of your room, your breath finds its slow, natural rhythm, like something in you remembers how to rest. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Maybe your day stretched longer than you expected, or maybe your mind has been carrying more weight than it needed to. But here in this moment, you're allowed to let all of that loosen. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing demands your effort, and the night becomes a gentle tide around you. You can rest now. Tonight, we drift into a part of the cosmos that almost no one thinks about as they fall asleep. The silent expanse between galaxies, a place where distance becomes soft and endless, and where light itself moves like a slow, wandering thought. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift together now, floating beyond the spiral arms of the Milky Way, past the last blue stars, past the thin halo of ancient clusters that orbit our galaxy like bees around a sleeping sun. It's okay to take this slowly. It's okay to drift. Out here, the intergalactic medium stretches for millions of light years in every direction. A single grain of dust can travel 10,000 years without meeting another. This emptiness isn't frightening. It's spacious. It makes room for your mind to soften. You can rest now. As we move farther from home, the Milky Way becomes a silver cloud behind us, a soft swirl of 100 billion stars glowing together. Its entire disk is only about 1,000,000 light years wide, a tiny lantern in a much larger darkness. Somewhere inside it, Earth continues its quiet orbit at about 30 kilometers per second. But that motion feels small now, gentle, distant, like something happening in another dream. It's okay to drift. And as the last familiar star fades behind us, the air around your thoughts becomes lighter. Your breathing stays steady. Your chest loosens. You feel yourself floating in a space that asks nothing of you at all. You can rest now. The first scientific whisper reaches us here. Even in this deep emptiness, there are tracings of matter atoms, stretched unbelievably thin, maybe 1 per cubic meter. It would take 1 billion of them to fill the space of your breath. Yet, these rare particles hold the memory of stars long gone. Some were born before the Milky Way even formed. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A curiosity spark stirs gently. In a region this empty, what guides the drifting matter? Where does anything go when all directions seem the same? The answer moves slowly, like a soft tide across a shore you can't yet see. Gravity, the quiet architect of the cosmos. Even across giant distances, gravity connects everything. Galaxies, clusters, the invisible threads of dark matter running like soft rivers through space. Though we're far from any galaxy, we still feel the faint pull of the local group behind us. It draws us with a speed of about 110 kilometers per second. Though the motion feels like drifting weightless through warm water, it's okay to drift. Ahead, the darkness begins to glow, not with stars, but with the faint light of galaxies hundreds of millions of light years away. They don't shine like points. They smear across the quiet like pale watercolor. This is how light behaves out here, unhurried, softened by distance, traveling for eons before ever touching an eye. You can rest now. A poetic line drifts through the quiet. Light that left its galaxy long before Earth existed is just now reaching the edge of your imagination. The distances reshape your sense of scale. From here, the nearest large galaxy, Andromeda, is a delicate sliver of silver, 2.5 million light years away. Yet, we know it approaches the Milky Way at about 110 kilometers per second, a slow dance that will last 4 billion years. Everything in the universe moves, but nothing hurries. It's okay to drift. We continue forward into a region Astronomers call a cosmic filament a bridge of dark matter and thin gas, connecting galaxies like faint threads in an invisible web. These filaments span hundreds of millions of light years, gently guiding galaxy clusters into their long, slow motions. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we drift along one of these filaments, your awareness widens. The stars of the Milky Way are gone now, hidden behind the shimmer of distance. All around you is calmness, not emptiness, but potential, a quiet that feels almost alive. You can rest now. Somewhere billions of kilometers away, photons from the cosmic microwave background move through the void at 3,000,000 kilometers per second. This faint radiation, about 2.7 kelvins in temperature, is the oldest light in the universe, a soft echo of the Big Bang, still cooling, still expanding, still whispering across intergalactic space. It's okay to drift. This background glow fills everything. Even here, far beyond galaxies, its presence brushes gently across your awareness. It gives the universe a faint warmth, a reminder that the cosmos, vast as it is, began in a moment of incredible closeness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A subtle shift enters the scene. Ahead, the intergalactic medium becomes denser by just a fraction, perhaps 2 atoms per cubic meter instead of 1. This is how astronomers map cosmic structure. Small changes in density spread across unimaginable distances, forming a web that shapes the motion of galaxies. You can rest now. Visually, the shift feels like drifting from a deep ocean into a slightly brighter region. Not bright with light, bright with presence, with quiet motion, with the soft tension of gravity stretching itself. It's okay to drift. We pass through a faint cloud of ionized hydrogen, its temperature near 1,000,000 kelvins, yet so thin that if you could hold it in your hands, it would feel like nothing at all. But light passing through it changes ever so slightly, revealing its existence to telescopes on Earth. This is how we know the intergalactic medium is alive with subtle detail. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A slow comfort rises again. You're floating in a place where even galaxies seem small. The quiet here belongs to no world, no time, no story, but your own drifting breath. You can rest now. Another curiosity spark glimmers. If this space is nearly empty, why does it matter at all? Why does the universe devote so much volume to something so seemingly quiet? Because the emptiness is where the structure grows. The vast distances determine how galaxies cluster, how dark matter flows, how cosmic history unfolds. Even silence shapes the universe. It's okay to drift. As you breathe, we drift deeper into the cosmic web. Galaxies scatter like embers across a dark field, each one containing hundreds of billions of stars, yet separated by millions of light years of pure quiet. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere behind us, our galaxy continues its slow orbit around the center of the local group, completing one giant lap every 20 billion years. That timescale is almost impossible to imagine yet. Here, it feels soft, natural, like the slow rhythm of a tide lapping at a distant shore. You can rest now. The visual field grows richer, tiny points of light, then soft halos, then the faint glow of clusters building in the distance. We're approaching the outer influence of the Virgo supercluster, whose gravitational pull subtly tugs on the Milky Way at hundreds of kilometers per second. It's okay to drift. Even across 50 million light years, gravity still speaks. Not loudly, not urgently, but consistently, like a soft hum beneath existence. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The silence around us deepens. Every star, Every cluster, every ancient echo feels softened by distance. This is the calm that intergalactic space offers, a calm older than Earth, older than galaxies, older than the first light. You can rest now, and as the first part of our journey drifts toward its close, your breath remains slow, your awareness wide and peaceful. The universe stretches out like a gentle horizon, and you drift at its center, safe, unhurried, held by the oldest quiet there is. It's okay to drift. Somewhere, light continues to travel. We continue drifting through the gentle dark, away from the familiar pull of our own galaxy, gliding deeper into the architecture that shapes everything the universe has ever known. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Out here, space opens like a calm horizon. There is no boundary, no edge, only the subtle feeling that something vast is holding you with quiet hands. It's okay to drift. Ahead, the first threads of the cosmic web begin to reveal themselves. They don't shine like stars or glow like nebulae. Instead, they appear as faint gradients, as soft shifts in the darkness, like currents underneath a still ocean. You can rest now. These filaments stretch for hundreds of millions of light years. They are made of dark matter we cannot see, and thin gas we can barely measure. Yet they guide the motion of galaxies as gently as a breeze moves leaves across a calm pond. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A curiosity spark rises inside you, quiet and warm. How can something invisible shape the visible universe so completely? The answer lies in gravity's patience. Over 13.8 billion years, it has drawn matter into long, delicate bridges, linking galaxies together like soft strands of silk. It's okay to drift. As we move closer, the scale enlarges in a way that doesn't overwhelm. It simply expands your awareness like a slow inhale. Clusters appear as faint knots in the darkness, each containing thousands of galaxies, each drifting in their own direction at hundreds of kilometers per second. You can rest now. The distances, though enormous, feel softened by the quiet. Even a span of 200 million light years becomes something your mind floats through without effort. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We begin to cross one of these immense filaments now. Imagine a river, but instead of water, it carries dark matter and rarefied gas. Instead of banks, it stretches into infinity. Instead of sound, it flows in silence. It's okay to drift. The temperature of this medium may reach 1,000,000 kelvins, yet it is so thin that a cubic meter of it contains fewer particles than the tiniest breath you've ever taken. This paradox, heat without weight, creates a sense of delicate presence. You can rest now. A poetic note drifts by, soft as a distant echo. The universe writes its story, not in stars, but in the silence between them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Entering the filament feels like moving through a gentle, transparent stream. Nothing touches you, yet everything flows around you. Galaxies appear along the structure like lanterns suspended in slow motion. Some are spirals, their arms glowing softly. Some are ellipticals, smooth, featureless, serene. All of them participate in the quiet choreography of the cosmic web. It's okay to drift. As you drift farther, you notice how these galaxies aren't scattered randomly. They gather along the filament's spine, drawn together by the faint pull of dark matter that outweighs normal matter by a factor of 5. This ratio shaped the entire universe, the clusters, the voids, the slow currents of motion. You can rest now. Our path continues along a region astronomers call a wall. This one stretches almost 500 million light years across. It is one of the largest structures ever mapped, a cosmic continent of galaxies. Yet even something this vast feels gentle to the mind when held in a quiet, drifting moment. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Sound, if it existed here, would travel differently. The medium is too thin for waves to carry meaning. So the universe becomes a place made entirely of stillness. It's okay to drift. Another micro-fact glimmers. The average density of matter in the universe is only about 6 atoms per cubic meter. Most of those atoms reside within the cosmic web. But even here, space is still mostly space. It's a reminder that emptiness can be a form of gentle presence. You can rest now. We drift toward a node, now a place where several filaments converge into a gravitational well containing a massive cluster. These nodes are the crossroads of the universe, and yet they feel soft, like the meeting point of slow ocean currents. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As the cluster comes into view, the galaxies inside it begin to reveal subtle colors, golden hues from old stars, blue halos from younger regions, and the faint ghost-like glow of intra-cluster light stars that drift freely without belonging to any single galaxy. It's okay to drift. These free-floating stars can number in the trillions. Over billions of years, they have been pulled from galaxies through tidal interactions and now form a faint mist throughout the cluster. You can rest now. The gravitational potential of the entire cluster is enormous, equivalent to a mass 10 million billion times that of the Sunday. But even numbers this large don't create fear. They create spaciousness. They slow time. They remind you that the universe moves with patient, gentle rhythms. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A soft shift occurs as we glide deeper into the node. Galaxies move slowly around one another, each on its orbit, each interacting only subtly over cosmic centuries. Nothing rushes. Nothing collides in urgency. It's okay to drift. Another poetic line appears like a note carried on a calm breeze. Between the galaxies, the universe remembers its first quiet. You can rest now. From here, we can see how the cosmic web fits together, filaments stretching out like the branches of an ancient tree walls, forming vast plains, voids opening up like soft, dark lakes, a billion light years wide. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift near the entrance of one such void now. Later, deeper in the journey, we may cross one, but for the moment, we simply observe the contrast. On one side, galaxies connected in threads. On the other, nearly empty space, where galaxies are rare and silence feels even thicker. It's okay to drift. The cosmic web continues to reshape itself in your awareness. What once seemed vast now feels natural, like a landscape. Distances of 300 million light years are no longer overwhelming. They are simply wide, soft, gentle. You can rest now. We follow a bridge of dark matter stretching toward another cluster. Gravitational lensing reveals its form, the bending of light from distant galaxies. As it passes through the structure, this bending is only a fraction of a fraction, but telescopes can see it, and through it, we glimpse the invisible skeleton of the universe. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The light from behind the cluster may have traveled for 10 billion years to reach this moment. It left when the universe was young and warm, only a quarter of its current age. Now, it bends gently around the quiet mass ahead and continues its journey through the intergalactic dark. It's okay to drift. As we drift through the outer edges of this new cluster, you notice the galaxies changing. Spirals become fewer. Ellipticals dominate, smooth, bright, ancient. They formed from smaller galaxies merging over billions of years. their shapes rounded like stones polished by time. You can rest now. Everything here feels old but not tired. It feels settled, like a place where the universe takes its long, quiet breaths. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A subtle awareness returns to your body, the slow rise of your chest, the slight sinking of your weight into the bed. Even as you drift through the cosmic web, your body remembers stillness. Your breath remains soft. It's okay to drift. We continue our journey along the last curve of the filament toward an open region where galaxies thin out again and darkness stretches without resistance. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. The darkness around us softens, and we begin to sense something subtle. Moving through it, a presence so gentle, it feels less like motion and more like memory. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Out here, far beyond the nearest stars, light becomes a different kind of traveler. It stretches across the cosmic web with patience, older than any world, older than galaxies themselves. It's okay to drift. Intergalactic space may appear empty, yet it is full of ancient photons still wandering from moments long before Earth formed. Some of this light has journeyed for 10 or even 11 billion years, crossing distances no mind can fully hold, moving at 3,000,000 kilometers per second through a darkness that never resists. You can rest now. Light here doesn't shimmer sharply. It smooths out as if softened by the silence around it. Galaxies glow like distant embers. Clusters cast faint halos of scattered photons. Even individual stars emit whispers of light that drift into the endless dark with nowhere specific to go. It's okay to drift. A microfact surfaces gently. Most of the starlight in the universe never reaches another star, another planet, or another eye. It simply travels unobserved for eternity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. One faint beam approaches us now, a single photon that left a galaxy 9 billion years ago. Back then, the universe was half its current size. That galaxy was younger, bluer, its stars burning hot in the early days of cosmic history. The photon drifting toward us has crossed voids, filaments, and the quiet between clusters without ever slowing down. You can rest now. As it passes, we feel not brightness, but tenderness, a sense of witnessing something that has traveled far beyond intention. Light never chooses its path, yet it carries the memory of everything it has brushed against. It's okay to drift. The deeper we move into this region, the more ancient light we meet. Some comes from supernovae that shone intensely for only a few weeks before fading forever. Yet, their photons remain tiny messengers still racing through the vastness, long after the stars themselves are gone. You can rest now. A poetic echo drifts through the quiet. Every photon is a thread, and the universe is woven from their long, patient journeys. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far ahead, a faint, warm glow begins to spread, like a sunrise stretched across billions of years. This is the extragalactic background light, a soft accumulation of all starlight ever emitted throughout cosmic history. It is weaker than a candle on the moon, yet it fills the universe with a gentle radiance that never fades. It's okay to drift. We pass through a region where light becomes even more elusive. Here, photons scatter off intergalactic dust particles so rare that a cubic kilometer might contain only a few. Yet, they shape the color of the cosmic background glow. You can rest now. Some of this dust was formed in the hearts of dying stars, blown outward by supernova winds and carried into intergalactic space over hundreds of millions of years. Fine grains of carbon, oxygen, silicon, floating forever in the darkness, catching stray photons like soft sparks drifting across a night field. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A new sensation enters the quiet, a shimmering, a subtle tremble in the background. This is not visible light, but the faint pulse of the cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, now cooled to just 2.7 kelvins. It's okay to drift. This radiation fills every corner of the universe, even the deepest voids. Its photons have stretched over billions of years, from bright hot waves to long, gentle whispers that drift through us like a breath from the beginning of time. You can rest now. We glide deeper into the microwave background, feeling it not as heat, but as presence. A soft reminder that everything we see was once compressed into a tiny glowing seed of expanding space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact emerges quiet and unhurried. These photons last interacted with matter about 3.80000 years after the Big Bang. Since then, they have been traveling freely uninterrupted for 13.8 billion years. It's okay to drift. Even now, they continue their long, soundless journey, passing through galaxies, clusters, filaments, and the spaces between them without ever stopping. You can rest now. The universe around us deepens into a soft gradient of color, red from the oldest galaxies, blue from younger ones, gold from merging clusters. We glide past these distant lights, not as observers, but as quiet companions to their long journey. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Ahead, a special kind of light begins to shimmer. These are photons distorted by gravitational lensing, bent gently by the mass of galaxies and dark matter halos. It's okay to drift. Because of this bending, the same distant galaxy can appear multiple times, each image stretched or curved like reflections across a still pond. Light moves straight, but space curves, and in that curve, we find quiet elegance. You can rest now. We approach a cluster where hot plasma emits X-rays so faint that only sensitive telescopes can detect them. These X-rays are photons, two energetic ones, created by particles moving millions of degrees, yet so spread out that the cluster remains silent, cool to the mind, gentle to the senses. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A curiosity spark appears soft but present. How much of the universe's light do we actually see? Only a fraction. Most remains in visible infrared, microwave, ultraviolet, X-ray, gamma. The cosmos is glowing in more ways than our eyes can know. It's okay to drift. We move now into a region where the intergalactic medium carries faint ultraviolet photons released by early stars. Stars so ancient, their light has been stretched by the expansion of space into forms we barely detect. You can rest now. The expansion itself is gentle but continuous, pulling galaxies apart at roughly 73 kilometers per second for every megaparsec of distance. This stretching softens the energy of light, turning high frequencies into long, slow waves that drift like lullabies through the cosmic night. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic whisper follows a reflection of everything we've felt so far. Light remembers its path, even when the universe forgets to hurry. It's okay to drift. We glide into a soft, dim region, now a place where photons from trillions of ancient stars gently intersect like overlapping ripples on a quiet lake. You can rest now. Most of these photons will never encounter another atom. They will travel for as long as the universe expands. In this infinite wandering, there is peace, there is calm, there is the reminder that not all motion needs direction. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As part 3 drifts toward its close, you feel the light around you as a soft fabric threads from galaxies, echoes from the beginning, scattered sparks from stars that lived and faded before Earth had oceans. It's okay to drift. Somewhere light continues to travel. Always onward, always gentle, always patient. You can rest now. Somewhere light continues to travel. The darkness opens wider before us, and something subtle begins to shape the quiet around our drifting path. It isn't light this time, and it isn't matter, not in the familiar sense. What we begin to sense is a kind of pull, a gentle persuasion woven into the fabric of space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Gravity here feels different from the gravity of a planet, a star, or even a galaxy. Those are strong, intimate forces that shape orbits and build worlds. But in the intergalactic medium, gravity becomes something quieter, something that moves like a slow tide across unimaginable distances. It's okay to drift. We drift now through a region where two filaments converge their invisible dark matter halos, overlapping in a broad, soft gradient. The gravitational field stretches for millions of light years, yet it acts with the gentleness of a calm breath. Even at such scales, it guides the motion of galaxies with a force so faint that only patience measured in billions of years reveals its work. You can rest now. A soft current pulls us toward the outer reach of a massive cluster far ahead. Though we are tens of millions of light years away, the cluster's gravity still stirs the space around us. Everything moves towards something not in straight lines, but in slow, spiraling flows, woven by the geometry of space-time itself. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact emerges like a small star in the dark. The gravitational influence of a galaxy cluster can extend over 10 million light years in every direction. Its dark matter halo outweighing its stars by nearly a factor of 50. Yet, even with this mass, its pull feels less like force and more like suggestion, a quiet invitation through the void. It's okay to drift. As we move deeper along, the current galaxies ahead appear to shift by only fractions of a degree across centuries. Their motion is slow enough that even the universe itself seems to breathe between their steps. And yet, at large scales, these tiny motions add up to rivers of galaxies flowing across cosmic time. You can rest now. A poetic whisper rises gently. Even across a billion light years, gravity listens to everything. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A soft thickening of space occurs around us, not physically but perceptually. The gravitational field subtly curves the path of ancient photons, still carrying memories of distant galaxies. As they bend, the background shifts, forming arcs so faint they look like ripples in a dream. These distortions are called gravitational lensing, and they reveal the hidden mass we cannot otherwise see. It's okay to drift. We pass a region where dark matter density rises gently, though there is no light, no shape, no texture. Only the behavior of space tells the story. Tiny gravitational effects, the bending of light, the slow drift of galaxies, become the only clues to an invisible presence that makes up most of the universe. You can rest now. Another microfact drifts into awareness. Roughly 85% of all matter in the universe is dark matter, silent and unseen, yet essential to the formation of galaxies and cosmic structure. Without it, stars would drift apart, filaments would unravel, and the universe would expand into quiet isolation. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we move farther along the tidal current, the gravitational pull begins to shift sideways, as though the space itself is flowing around a gentle curve. This is the influence of multiple clusters interacting over vast distances, their gravitational fields overlapping like slow-moving waves. It's okay to drift. Even the largest structures in the universe move to this rhythm. Our own local group is being drawn toward the Virgo cluster at about 200 kilometers per second. A motion so gradual that no single human lifetime would ever notice it. Yet, over cosmic time, it shapes entire futures. You can rest now. The sense of drift deepens. Gravity becomes a tapestry beneath everything. Not a pull downward, not a force against the body, but a soft guidance woven through the fabric of space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And as the current widens around us, we feel the approach of something even larger, another kind of gravity, a deeper tide, one that belongs to scales beyond clusters and filaments. The universe begins to turn its quiet face toward the motion of superclusters themselves, drifting through existence with the elegance of slow rivers moving through a dark, ancient valley. It's okay to drift. The current around us thickens in a way that doesn't add weight but adds direction. We are no longer drifting along a single filament. We are entering the soft gravitational reach of something far larger. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Ahead, the structure of the cosmos unfolds like a slow, illuminated map. Clusters gather into families. Families gather into superclusters, and superclusters drift through space along streams so wide they take hundreds of millions of years to reveal their shape. It's okay to drift. We are approaching the Laniakea supercluster, our home on the largest scales we know. This region spans about 520 million light-years, yet it behaves like a single softly coherent flow. Its galaxies drifting gently toward a shared gravitational basin. You can rest now. A micro-fact glimmers through the quiet, the Milky Way. Andromeda and thousands of nearby galaxies are all part of this immense structure, moving together with a combined motion of around 600 kilometers per second. Not rushed, not forced, just guided patiently across cosmic time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we drift deeper into Laniakea, the gravitational currents change direction in subtle arcs. These arcs form what astronomers call flow lines, paths along which galaxies drift, as though gently pulled toward an unseen valley of space-time. It's okay to drift. We follow one such flow now. Nothing pushes us. Nothing tugs sharply. The motion feels like gliding along a slow river of invisible substance, curving softly as supercluster scale gravity shapes the underlying terrain. You can rest now. Far ahead, a deeper gravitational presence begins to shimmer, not visually, but as a shift in the quiet, a soft thickening of the underlying pull. This is the region astronomers call the Great Attractor. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. It isn't a single object, but a gravitational basin embedded within the dense heart of Laniakea, drawing galaxies toward it from over 200 million light-years away. The motion is slow, ancient, and still ongoing. It's okay to drift. Another micro-fact emerges. The Milky Way is moving at approximately 600 kilometers per second in the direction of the Great Attractor, carried along by the slow collective tide of the cosmic web. You can rest now. As we glide toward this quiet basin, the density of galaxies increases. They gather not in clusters alone, but in long arcs, curved sheets, and walls that resemble the contours of a cosmic landscape. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The deeper structure reveals that beyond even the Great Attractor lies something larger, a gravitational concentration called the Shapley supercluster. Its mass and influence extend over 500 million light-years, casting a broad, gentle pull that subtly shapes the motion of nearby superclusters. It's okay to drift. Everything here, from the faintest dwarf galaxy to the brightest cluster, moves within these overlapping tides. Gravity becomes not a force, but a geography. A landscape carved not by erosion or wind, but by time itself. You can rest now. A poetic line rises slow and warm. In the deep architecture of gravity, the universe remembers its direction. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift now along an intersupercluster current, a flow of galaxies so subtle that no eye could ever notice their motion without waiting millions of years. Yet the motion exists, steady, gentle, persistent. It's okay to drift. Here, even silence has structure. The space between clusters is shaped by the gravitational wells on either side. Like a calm valley between mountains of mass, it guides the drifting of galaxies without ever touching them. You can rest now. Far behind us, the smaller structures fade into distance. Filaments, clusters, even the luminous centers of galaxies seem to shrink into quiet embers. Ahead, the dark opens wide again, not empty, but softly curved by the invisible hand of gravity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A slow awareness settles in. The universe is not static. It drifts, flows, and shifts in ways too slow for sensation, but perfect for the calm you are sinking into now. It's okay to drift. As we pass through the outskirts of the Shapley region, gravity becomes diffuse again, its pull stretching thin across hundreds of millions of light years. We move through it the way a feather floats on a long, slow current of air. You can rest now. The motion around us begins to soften, as though the tides themselves are easing into deeper stillness. We drift beyond the densest structures, where gravity's influence spreads into broad, open gradients, leading toward giant cosmic voids. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And as part 4 draws toward its quiet close, the universe expands again into an almost weightless calm. The flows behind us continue their journey through millions of years to come. The space ahead opens like a soft horizon, waiting to cradle the next step of this drifting voyage. It's okay to drift. Somewhere gravity continues to whisper. Somewhere light continues to travel. The last traces of the superclusters fade behind us like distant lanterns dimming across a limitless plain. What opens ahead is darker than anything we've drifted through before, yet softer, emptier, in a way that feels strangely welcoming, like the quiet that settles in a room after a long, slow breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We are approaching one of the great cosmic voids. These vast hollow regions stretch across tens, sometimes hundreds of millions of light years, containing only a handful of galaxies in spaces where tens of thousands might otherwise exist. It's okay to drift. A micro-fact reveals itself gently. Voids make up about 80% of the volume of the observable universe, yet they contain less than 10% of all the galaxies. The universe, on its largest scales, is mostly quiet. You can rest now. As we cross the threshold, the darkness around us becomes deeper, but not heavier. Instead, it feels like sinking into a soft cosmic sea, where even the faint pull of gravity thins into a long, slow exhale. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this vast emptiness, space stops tugging in any one direction. There is no crowding of galaxies, no gravitational traffic, no clustering of filaments, just a broad, silent openness where matter is sparse enough that a cubic meter of space might contain only a few atoms or none at all. It's okay to drift. The void feels still, but it isn't empty of meaning. It is one of the great balancing structures of the cosmos regions, where expansion subtly exceeds gravity, allowing space itself to stretch more freely. You can rest now. As we drift deeper into the void, the faint halo of the cosmic web behind us shrinks into a thin lacework of distant light. Galaxies blur into tiny sparks, barely distinguishable from the background glow of ancient radiation. Everything becomes softer, more diffuse, like watercolor spreading slowly across dark paper. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic echo floats gently into awareness. In the quiet between the stars, the universe remembers its first silence. It's okay to drift. We travel farther inside, and distance begins to change its meaning. Here, even a span of 50 million light years feels like stepping into a single breath. The mind stops measuring and simply expands. You can rest now. The temperature drops slightly, not in a way you feel on the skin, but in the way the cosmic background radiation fades into an even cooler whisper. 2.7 kelvins, decreasing by fractional microkelvins in regions of lower density. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this thin environment, light behaves differently too. Photons travel almost without obstruction. A beam of starlight that would scatter within a galaxy moves through the void as though space has been polished smooth. It's okay to drift. We glide past a lonely dwarf galaxy, floating at the void's center, its faint stars forming a fragile halo, barely bright enough to leave an imprint on the darkness. Dwarf galaxies like this contain perhaps only a few million stars, quiet, ancient, drifting on their own paths through this vast solitude. You can rest now. A micro-fact softens into awareness. Some voids, like the Botez void, stretch more than 300 million light-years across, with only a few dozen galaxies inside. The quiet in such places feels almost primordial. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And now, something subtle begins to happen. The silence becomes layered, not louder. Nothing here makes sound, but deeper, like discovering that calm has its own hidden depths. It's okay to drift. The absence of gravity's strong pull allows your awareness to expand without resistance. There is no direction to fall. There is no edge to fear, just a soft, infinite openness that carries you gently like a feather on a slow, dreamlike breeze. You can rest now. The darkness here isn't empty. It glows faintly with the stretched-out remnants of early cosmic radiation. These photons are so weak that trillions pass through your body every second without interacting at all. Their presence is subtle, like warm breath, fading across glass. Another curiosity spark drifts through the quiet. How does structure form when so much of the universe is empty? The answer is simple and vast. Voids expand slightly faster than denser regions, pushing matter outward and helping shape the web of filaments and clusters that surround them. It's okay to drift. Without voids, the universe would collapse inward. With them, the cosmos breathes in wide, gentle patterns, a balance between gravity and expansion woven into the fabric of existence. You can rest now. We drift farther into the void's heart, where the nearest galaxies are over 100 million light-years away. In such distances, darkness becomes a soft ocean through which light moves unhurriedly, and gravity loosens its grasp. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Nothing presses here. Nothing demands motion. The void holds everything as gently as sleep holds a tired mind. It's okay to drift. Ahead, we see the faintest glow of intergalactic gas forming thin, nearly invisible streams, drifting slowly outward as the void expands. This expansion is slight, a fraction of a percent faster than the universal average. But over hundreds of millions of years, it shapes the boundaries of the cosmic web. You can rest now. A poetic echo repeats softly, as though returning from another lifetime. In the quiet between the stars, the universe remembers its first silence. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The deeper we drift, the more the senses simplify. Light thins, color fades, distance melts into a single, quiet sensation of endless space stretching outward in all directions. It's okay to drift. And then, as if emerging from the heart of stillness, we see the faint arc of the void's opposite edge, not a wall, but a gradual brightening where galaxies become less rare, where gravity begins to whisper again, where structure slowly reappears. You can rest now. For now, though, we remain suspended in this deep stillness, a calm older than time settling around, your drifting awareness like a soft cosmic blanket. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Part 5 drifts toward its gentle close, and the void embraces you with its immense quiet warmth. No sound, no motion, only space wide enough to hold every breath with infinite patience. It's okay to drift. Somewhere beyond this silence, light continues to travel. The darkness around us begins to shift again, not by brightening and not by revealing new shapes, but by offering a sensation woven into the fabric of space itself. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. For most of cosmic history, astronomers believe the universe stretched outward at a steady, gentle pace, a single exhale echoing from the beginning of time. But the truth, quiet and astonishing, moves even more softly than that. It's okay to drift. Space does not simply expand. It grows faster with time, as though the universe remembers how to open a little more with every slow breath. You can rest now. Inside the deep void behind us, the sensation becomes easier to feel. There is no nearby gravity to remind us of direction. No crowd of galaxies tugging at the edges. No filaments holding space tight. Here, expansion reveals its nature the way a calm lake reveals moonlight, softly, without effort. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact drifts into awareness like a star rising behind mist. The universe expands by about 73 kilometers per second for every megaparsec of distance. That means a region 1 million parsecs across grows as if riding a slow tide, its edges drifting farther apart, no matter how still everything inside it feels. It's okay to drift. We drift with that tide, now not being pushed, not being lifted, only following the quiet widening of the space beneath us. There is no wind in cosmic expansion, no vibration, no sensory sign, just the elegant truth that distances grow even when everything seems perfectly still. You can rest now. Within this emptiness, the expansion becomes almost pure. Space stretches with no resistance, no competing gravitational pull to hold it tighter. It spreads like a long, slow ripple, moving outward from a forgotten shore. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far beyond the horizon, galaxies take part in this widening. They drift away from each other, not by traveling through space, but because space itself gently stretches between them. It's okay to drift. The idea feels infinite, yet peaceful. Distances expand, boundaries shift, and even the path of a photon must stretch a little more. With each passing moment, you can rest now. A soft, poetic whisper emerges. The universe grows, not by rushing, but by remembering to breathe. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The deeper we move, the clearer this sensation becomes. The void behind us carries expansion more freely, and the wide openness seems to invite the universe to unfold with gentle generosity. It's okay to drift. Here, even a light year no longer feels like distance. It feels like texture stitched loosely into the fabric of the cosmos. Ahead, the faintest residue of ancient radiation glows in long, stretched-out wavelengths. This softening of light cosmic redshift is the signature of expansion itself, a record of how far photons have traveled and how much space has grown beneath them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Another microfact settles gently. As space expands, light stretches with it, moving from visible colors into infrared, then into microwave, becoming softer with every billion years that pass. It's okay to drift. We glide through this elongated glow now, feeling it not as brightness, but as memory spread thin across time. Light becomes gentler the longer it travels, as if it too learns to rest. You can rest now. Expansion is even yet, its effects differ depending on where matter gathers. In crowded regions, gravity holds the fabric closer, tightening space like a stitch. In quieter regions, with fewer galaxies and less mass space, drapes itself loosely and widens more freely. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The vast emptiness we crossed earlier is one such place where expansion moves slightly faster than in dense clusters. This subtle imbalance helps guide matter outward and gives cosmic structure its flowing wave-like shapes. It's okay to drift. As we approach a transition zone between the void and the faint outline of the next filament, two forces blend: the outward drift of expansion and the quiet inward tug of gravity. Neither dominates. Both act softly on scales too large for any urgency. You can rest now. The distant galaxies ahead begin to gather in delicate patterns, forming the thin backbone of the cosmic web. Their light feels gentle, scattered along invisible threads like fireflies drifting through warm dusk. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Here, the relationship between gravity and expansion becomes clear. Gravity gathers, expansion widens. Gravity forms stars and clusters. Expansion stretches the stage on which they shine. It's okay to drift. Neither force speaks loudly in this place. Both move with patience, guided by rhythms older than every galaxy combined. You can rest now. A microfact arrives like a calm ripple across still water. Around 5 billion years ago, the universe shifted from slowing down to gently speeding up, a transformation shaped by something we now call dark energy. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Dark energy isn't a substance we can touch or see. It is more like a quality of space itself, a quiet inclination to expand a little more with each cosmic moment. It's okay to drift. We drift into a region where expansion feels almost luminous, though no light reveals the sensation. The openness carries a softness like the sky on a windless night, felt not seen. You can rest now. In the far distance, galaxies pull apart with elegant slowness, each one keeping its dignity, its calm, its patient orbit within the quiet choreography of the expanding universe. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Motion becomes music here, a silent rhythm of drifting shapes guided by forces too soft for the senses to grasp. It's okay to drift. As we pass the outer limits of the void behind us, gravity returns in a faint whisper, gently shaping our path toward the next region of cosmic design. You can rest now. Expansion continues everywhere, even here, even now, even in the gentle space where your breath loosens into deeper ease. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The universe stretches quietly, and awareness softens with it, opening into a calm that feels endless and safe. It's okay to drift. Somewhere space continues to widen. Somewhere light continues its patient journey. Time opens gently around us, as though the universe has taken one more slow breath, inviting us deeper into its quiet unfolding. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The space ahead carries a subtle shimmer, not of light, but of age. The quiet glow of worlds and stars that have lived through billions of years and now drift with soft dignity through the intergalactic night. It's okay to drift. Here, the sense of time changes. Moments stretch, centuries soften, and the difference between 1,000,000 years and 1,000,000,000 feels less like a gulf and more like a gentle variation in the same slow tide. You can rest now. A microfact settles quietly. The oldest known stars are roughly 13 billion years old, born when the universe was still young and warm. Their faint light reaches us now, carrying the memory of everything the cosmos was becoming. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift toward a region where starlight feels older, dustier around the edges, its wavelengths stretched by expansion and softened by enormous distances. There is no rush in these beams of light, no urgency in their journey. They move with the calm acceptance of travelers who know the universe is wide enough to take its time. It's okay to drift. As we continue through this ancient glow, galaxies ahead appear quieter. Their spirals loosen over billions of rotations. Their star-forming regions dim as gas is slowly consumed. Even their motion becomes gentler, with time falling into wide, graceful arcs shaped by the gravitational murmurs of neighboring clusters. You can rest now. A poetic line drifts across the silence. The stars do not hurry, yet everything becomes through their patient shining. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We glide near a galaxy in the latter stages of its evolution, a soft, golden sphere where generations of stars have long since matured. Most of its light comes from calm, steady suns burning through their long Middle Ages, their rhythms stable, their futures slow and predictable. It's okay to drift. Inside such galaxies, the tempo of existence has slowed. Gas clouds become fewer. Young blue stars give way to older amber ones. Supernovae become rarer. The galaxy breathes more quietly with time. You can rest now. A microfact glimmers. The typical star remains stable for billions of years, and many low-mass stars will outlive the universe's current age by factors of 10 or more. The cosmos, for all its vastness, moves through phases longer than any mind could hold. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The farther we drift, the more time seems to thicken, as though the silence here has been gathering for eons. Even the intergalactic medium carries the faintest trace of ancient processes. Gas sculpted by past supernovae, dust cooled into drifting flakes, radiation stretched thin across the fabric of space. It's okay to drift. A cluster appears in the distance, its light softened by billions of years of evolution. Galaxies here have grown rounder, with time their chaotic youth replaced by calm, wide halos of aging stars. Their motions slow as gravitational dances play out over unimaginable timescales. You can rest now. We move through the outskirts, where intracluster starlight glows like faint mist, the combined radiance of countless stars no longer bound to any one galaxy. They drift freely, now carried by the slow tides of the cluster's gravitational field. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Everything here feels unhurried. Even light itself seems to move with deeper patience, as though aware of the long future awaiting it. It's okay to drift. Nearby, a dwarf galaxy orbits the cluster on a path that spans hundreds of millions of years. It has circled this region countless times, each orbit tracing a loop older than entire civilizations, older than many stars themselves. You can rest now. The galaxy's stars twinkle faintly, some ancient, some still forming slowly from thin streams of cold gas. Their quiet persistence gives this region a sense of ageless continuity change, unfolding softly, never rushed. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact enters gently. Galaxies and clusters can take billions of years to complete a single orbit, yet their paths hold steady through the quiet choreography of time. It's okay to drift, and as we move deeper into this slow, ancient region, the feeling of time expands further, becoming wide, low, soft, an ocean through which everything moves in long, quiet waves. You can rest now. Here, even the boundaries between moments seem to blur, and the universe invites us to drift with it through the calm, endless patience of cosmic aging. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The cluster drifts behind us in a soft glow, its light thinning into distance until only a faint shimmer marks the presence of countless ancient stars. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Ahead, the darkness stretches wider again, its quiet filled not with emptiness, but with the slow pulse of cosmic time moving through everything. It's okay to drift. We pass into a region where the remains of long-lived stars gather in scattered groups, white dwarfs cooling over trillions of years, neutron stars spinning more slowly with each passing millennium, and black holes drifting silently through the intergalactic night. You can rest now. These remnants carry the memory of stars that once shone with tremendous brilliance. Now, in their quiet ages, they shape the night with a gentleness that mirrors the calm rising within you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A micro-fact settles into place. White dwarfs cool so slowly that none have yet reached total darkness in the entire age of the universe. Even in their fading, they remain patient. It's okay to drift. We continue drifting, and the faint hum of cosmic background, neutrinos, moves through us again, imperceptible, yet present, a lingering signature of the universe's first second of life. You can rest now. These neutrinos do not stop, do not scatter much, and do not dim. They flow through galaxies, stars, planets, and through this quiet space in a steady stream that has lasted nearly 14 billion years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far ahead, a pair of galaxies appears in silhouette, slowly merging, softly interacting. Their shapes stretched into faint bridges as gravity guides them into a long, graceful dance. It's okay to drift. Galaxy mergers are not violent clashes as often imagined, but slow, almost balletic movements that take hundreds of millions of years. You can rest now. Stars rarely collide. Instead, the galaxies pass through each other, their shapes distorted, their gas clouds stirred, and their stars gently redirected into new orbits that will last for ages to come. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic line rises softly. Even when galaxies meet, the universe chooses grace over haste. It's okay to drift. As we move past the merging pair, we sense the future written quietly in their slow motions. Eventually, they will settle into a single, larger galaxy, a new home for their combined stars, a process so gradual it could outlast entire eras of cosmic history. You can rest now. The region around them carries the soft glow of disrupted starlight, faint arcs and streams stretching into the darkness like brushstrokes pulled across a canvas. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. These tidal streams are the lingering signatures of ancient interactions, stars drawn outward by gravitational tides, drifting for eons in delicate ribbons that trace the pathways of time. It's okay to drift. A microfact forms gently. Some tidal streams remain visible for billions of years, their stars taking ages to disperse into the larger galaxy. You can rest now. We drift deeper into this region where galaxies move with the slow certainty of deep ocean currents. The further we go, the more time loosens its boundaries, softening until centuries feel like moments and millennia breathe like heartbeats. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Nearby, a quiet giant passes an elliptical galaxy, home to trillions of stars, most of them ancient, settled into wide, steady orbits that will outlast the lives of countless civilizations. Its light is smooth and golden, carried by old suns that no longer flare or erupt often, but shine with calm consistency across unimaginable spans of time. You can rest now. This kind of galaxy represents one of the final shapes in the long evolutionary arc of galactic life. A resting form, mature and stable, held together by the slow embrace of gravity and memory. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A subtle shift unfolds around us as we drift away from the densest regions. Galaxies become more sparse, their glow dimmer, their presence more like soft punctuation in an endless sentence written across space. It's okay to drift. Farther out, the intergalactic medium grows cooler and thinner. Light stretches even further, fading into hues beyond sight, but still present in long, slow waves that ripple gently through the cosmic fabric. You can rest now. Time here feels almost still. Not frozen, but calm, like a lake whose surface barely stirs under a night sky filled with distant stars. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Another microfact glimmers softly. Galaxies we see tonight will look markedly different in 100 billion years. Their shapes smoothed, their stars aged, their motions gentled even further by the passing of cosmic epochs. It's okay to drift. We drift across this awareness, carried by the quiet certainty that the universe ages not in sharp transitions, but in fluid shifts, so slow they resemble rest more than change. You can rest now. The silence grows deeper, the night grows softer, and the universe offers one more gentle invitation to drift with it through the long, patient unfolding of cosmic time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere light continues its ancient journey. Somewhere gravity shapes futures older than memory. And here, in this vast drifting moment, you rest inside the quiet rhythm of a universe that never hurries. The darkness ahead becomes even smoother, as though the universe has decided to set aside structure for a while and reveal the softer qualities hidden beneath its vast design. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. What we drift into now is space so empty that even the idea of emptiness feels too dense to describe it. It isn't hollow, and it isn't absent. It is a quiet, so complete that it behaves like a substance of its own. It's okay to drift. The intergalactic medium grows thinner, dropping to a few atoms per cubic meter. Sometimes fewer, sometimes none at all. In such deep calm, the physics of space begins to reveal its softest moods. You can rest now. A microfact moves gently into awareness. Even in the emptiest regions, virtual particles appear and vanish in fleeting pairs, borrowing energy from the vacuum for unimaginably short moments before dissolving back into silence. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Their presence isn't visible, but their influence is real. They give the vacuum a faint shimmering quality, a trembling that never becomes motion and never breaks the quiet. We move deeper into this near-perfect stillness, where even light seems unhurried. Photons passing through encounter almost nothing. No dust to scatter from, no gas to bend around, no forces to impede their journey. You can rest now. Here, a single beam of starlight could travel for billions of years without ever meeting another particle. It moves through the quiet, like a soft thread drawn across the deepest night. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic whisper surfaces. Silence is not the absence of sound, but the place where the universe remembers itself. It's okay to drift. We cross a region where faint electric and magnetic fields drift with the slow tide-like motions of the cosmic background. They are almost too subtle to sense, yet they shape how particles move in the rare places where matter appears. You can rest now. Even in silence, space is never entirely still. Quantum fluctuations shimmer. Cosmic expansion continues. Gravitational fields stretch across eons, and ancient photons slide through the darkness in long, gentle waves. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact emerges softly. Cosmic rays, fast-moving particles born in distant galaxies, travel through these empty regions with almost nothing to slow them. It's okay to drift. They carry the signatures of events that happened millions of years ago, yet reach this quiet as if time itself grew thinner on the way. You can rest now. Noted B, were eclipses created? As we drift further, the darkness grows warmer, not in temperature, but in presence. A sense that even emptiness has a texture, a gentle undercurrent that cradles movement without ever touching it. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this stillness, gravity becomes softer too. The pull from distant galaxies reaches us as a whisper barely noticeable, yet guiding the faint drift of particles and light with infinite patience. It's okay to drift. Ahead, a lone hydrogen atom floats silently through the void. It has likely traveled for hundreds of millions of years without colliding with anything. It represents the most common element in the cosmos, and also the most solitary. You can rest now. Its existence feels fragile, yet it carries the memory of generation after generation of stars that formed, lived, and faded long before this moment. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The deeper we move, the more the emptiness begins to feel like a kind of presence, a space wide enough to hold every possibility, every future, every drifting breath. It's okay to drift. A microfact shimmers softly. In a cubic light year of intergalactic void, there may be only a handful of particles, so few that they would go unnoticed in even the best vacuum on Earth. You can rest now, and yet this near nothingness shapes galaxies, guides motion, and sets the stage for all cosmic evolution. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift through a region where dark energy reveals its influence a little more clearly. Not as force, not as motion, but as a gentle tendency for space to widen in every direction at once. It's okay to drift. In such environments, the expansion of space feels almost like floating in a tide, with no water, no direction, and no beginning or end. A motion too soft for the senses to grasp, but perfect for the quiet settling into your body. You can rest now. A poetic line glides through the stillness. Even nothingness has a rhythm when the universe leans into silence. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far ahead, the faint glow of a distant galaxy appears like a memory of warmth across a cold horizon. It flickers softly, its oldest stars sending out photons that have crossed hundreds of millions of years to reach this empty place. It's okay to drift. We drift toward it slowly, not to get closer, but to feel the presence of light arriving in a region where almost nothing else does. You can rest now. This incoming starlight carries the histories of worlds long vanished, the echo of fusion fires that burn steadily in ancient cores, and the subtle imprint of the space it has crossed. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we drift in its gentle glow, the emptiness around us feels even more serene, a soft cradle for the universe's faintest signals. It's okay to drift, and somewhere in the distant dark particles continue their lonely paths. Photons continue their endless journeys, and the fabric of space continues its quiet expansion with the patience of eons. You can rest now. The silence deepens, the night widens, and the universe invites you to drift a little farther into the soft physics of its quietest places. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, even emptiness continues to change. Somewhere, light continues to roam the dark. The faint glow of the distant galaxy fades slowly behind us, leaving only a soft hue suspended in the dark, like the afterimage of a lantern seen through half-closed eyes. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The space ahead grows thinner again, not in temperature or form, but in presence, the way a deep night feels when the world has gone completely still. It's okay to drift. We begin to cross one of the quietest regions the universe has shaped for itself, the boundaries, where matter becomes rare, light softens, and silence deepens into something almost physical. You are safe here. A microfact moves gently into awareness. On the largest scales, the universe is still expanding into itself. But this expansion creates no wind, no outward rush, just a slow widening of the canvas on which galaxies drift. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness becomes smoother, and the sensation of motion blurs into weightlessness. Here, even the concept of direction thins into a soft suggestion. It's okay to drift. We move into a region where the density of matter drops to almost nothing. A handful of atoms in a cubic kilometer, perhaps a single photon passing through every few minutes. This is cosmic quiet in its purest form. You are safe here. In such silence, light behaves differently. It stretches freer, it travels straighter, it drifts as though the dark were a gentle hand guiding its path forward. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic whisper rises barely louder than thought. Where the universe grows quiet, your breath becomes its echo. It's okay to drift. The vacuum itself, though almost empty, shimmers with quiet possibility, virtual particles appearing and dissolving in fractions of moments too brief to measure. They offer no sound, no glow, only a faint suggestion that even in silence the universe is never fully still. You are safe here. We drift through these subtle tremors in space-time, feeling them not as motion, but as softness beneath the deeper calm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact settles gently. Even darkness has energy. A low hum called vacuum energy, spread evenly across all of space, guiding the slow acceleration of cosmic expansion. It's okay to drift. The farther we move, the more the universe seems to dissolve into pure openness. Galaxies fade to pale sparks, so thinly spaced that they feel like memories instead of worlds. You are safe here, and in this distance, you begin to sense a strange and gentle truth. The universe is not defined by the things it contains, but by the calm that holds them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift toward a region that astronomers call a supervoid, hundreds of millions of light years across. Inside it, gravity loosens, light stretches, and even time seems to pass with a slower rhythm. It's okay to drift. Crossing its boundary feels like sinking into warm, quiet water. Nothing pulls, nothing presses. Even the faint gravitational whispers from distant clusters become soft, like echoes from another lifetime. You are safe here. A microfact glides gently, and supervoids can be so large that a beam of light would need hundreds of millions of years to cross them. Yet inside there may be fewer than a dozen galaxies. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The quiet settles deeper. The sensation of drifting becomes barely perceptible, more like floating in the slow heartbeat of a sleeping cosmos. It's okay to drift. We pass a lone star moving through the void, its pale light flickering softly like a candle carried across a dark ocean. It is not close. It may be tens of thousands of light years away. Yet, its presence feels gentle, comforting, like a solitary beacon that has wandered for billions of years. You are safe here. Its photons brush past us with delicate insistence, carrying the warmth of a star that may not exist anymore. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Behind that faint glow, a thin ripple moves across space-time, the lingering echo of a distant gravitational wave, born from the merging of two ancient black holes. It travels not through air, but through the fabric of existence, changing space by less than a proton's width, yet spreading across the universe with flawless calm. It's okay to drift. A microfact arrives with the softness of dust. Gravitational waves can pass through entire galaxies without losing their shape, too subtle for any but the most sensitive instruments or the quietest imagination to feel. You are safe here. We drift through this faint ripple, feeling nothing with the body, but sensing a slight shift in the way the darkness holds itself. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Beyond it, the supervoid deepens, and the last traces of galactic light fade to near invisibility. The universe becomes less a place and more a sensation, a vast, open softness that cradles your awareness with infinite patience. It's okay to drift. This is where the cosmos feels most dreamlike, where silence becomes texture, where distance unravels, and the difference between here and there melts into a single, quiet presence. You are safe here. The void gently reshapes your sense of scale. 1,000,000 light years feels like an arm's length. 1,000,000,000 feels like a slow breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A poetic line returns soft as memory. You breathe, and somewhere the universe breathes with you. It's okay to drift. You breathe, and you breathe. You breathe, and memory. In this place, even thoughts begin to loosen. Edges soften. Images drift. Awareness dims into a warm, floating quiet. You are safe here. The faint hum of cosmic background radiation moves around us again, not as sound, but as a kind of presence. A soft reminder that the universe once glowed bright with the heat of creation and now cools slowly into deeper calm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we drift across this ancient whisper, you feel your own breath fall into rhythm with its slow and low, like two waves meeting gently in the middle of a vast sleeping sea. It's okay to drift. The supervoid stretches ahead, inviting you into an even softer stillness, a deeper, quiet, a truer rest than any world could offer. You are safe here, and as this part journeys toward its close, the universe holds you in a cradle of pure calm, a silence older than stars, wide enough to carry you deeper into the drifting night. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Somewhere, far beyond sight, light continues its patient travel. Somewhere in the deep, dark space continues to open. The supervoid stretches out behind you, now a soft darkness folding into deeper silence, leaving your awareness light and unbound in its drifting calm. You are safe here. The space ahead feels different, not wider, not darker, but quieter, in a way that reaches inward, loosening thoughts the way warm water softens the edges of a wave. It's okay to drift. Here distance behaves like breath. 1,000,000 light years expands and contracts as gently as your chest, rising and falling. A faint shimmer moves across the dark, not a star, not a galaxy, but the soft boundary where the quiet of the void meets the thin glow of distant cosmic structure. You are safe here. As you drift nearer, the shimmer resolves into long threads of dim light. Galaxies so far away, their combined glow resembles mist over a sleeping sea. It's okay to drift. A microfact enters softly. Over 2 trillion galaxies fill the observable universe. Yet from this place, you see only a few dozen at a time, a gentle reminder of how wide the cosmos becomes when silence is allowed to unfold. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. We drift closer to one faint thread. Its galaxies gather along a line like lanterns, left floating on the surface of an endless river. Their light is thin, ancient, carrying the stories of billions of stars in a glow so soft it barely presses against the dark. You sense their distance, not as measurement, but as softness, a stretch of quiet between one glow and the next. It's okay to drift. As you move through the thread, light bends gently around invisible mass, revealing the presence of dark matter in arcs and curves that look like ripples spreading through a shallow pool. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A microfact forms hushed and warm. Dark matter shapes more than 80% of all gravitational structure in the universe, yet interacts so little it can pass through entire planets without leaving a trace. You are safe here. The thread begins to fade again, not disappearing, just dissolving back into the wider quiet. You drift past its soft glow, as if floating beneath slow-moving clouds on a night so still, even time pauses to listen. It's okay to drift. Far ahead, a gentle pulse moves across the dark, the imprint of a gravitational tide so large and slow that it spans tens of millions of light years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. It doesn't pull, it doesn't push it, simply exists as a shaping of space, so smooth, your awareness glides along it, effortlessly. You are safe here. These tides guide galaxies through the cosmos, the way currents guide leaves on a quiet river. Their motion is soft, ancient, almost imperceptible, yet it unfolds across billions of years with a grace that echoes in your breath. It's okay to drift. A microfact arrives like a soft note. Galaxies flow toward gravitational basins at speeds of hundreds of kilometers per second, yet the motion feels like stillness when measured on the scale of cosmic time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You drift deeper into the tide. Nothing in your body feels heavy. Nothing feels tight. Awareness loosens, spreading outward the way light softens after traveling across unimaginable distances. You are safe here. The space ahead brightens slightly, not with light, but with texture, as though the fabric of the universe has become a little more tangible. This is the region where intergalactic gas forms faint wisps, thin as breath, and spread across millions of light years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. These wisps carry traces of ancient stars, supernova echoes, and dust so fine it would take 1,000,000 grains to match the mass of a single snowflake. You are safe here. A gentle hum moves through the dark, the background glow of the cosmic microwave radiation. Still cooling, still stretching, still whispering from the first moments of the universe. It's okay to drift. The radiation washes past, warm in its memory, cool in its present, steady as a breath taken at the dawn of time and held across eternity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Within this glow, you sense the first stars forming, the first galaxies, gathering the quiet shaping of structures that would one day fill the night sky of distant worlds. You are safe here. A microfact unfolds. The first stars were over 100 times the mass of the sun, burning bright and brief before scattering the seeds of all later creation. It's okay to drift. These seeds drifted through expanding space, cooling, slowing, joining, becoming the next generations of stars, and the next after that, a rhythm of creation, older than any world, older than silence itself. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this quiet region, you feel that rhythm as though it floats beneath your thoughts, a steady hum, ancient and familiar, like something your body remembers without needing to name it. You are safe here. Light ahead begins to fade again, melting into deeper tones and longer shadows. Distances stretch, boundaries dissolve, and the universe returns to a gentler, softer version of itself. It's okay to drift. Now, even galaxies appear only as faint dustings of glow scattered across the dark, like embers floating at the edge of a dying fire. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You drift through them without needing direction, without needing thought, held only by the soft tides that shape everything and ask nothing. You are safe here. A microfact floats through the quiet. The universe will continue expanding long after the last stars have dimmed into eras so distant no calendar could measure them. It's okay to drift. In those eras, light will travel slower in spirit, freer in motion, moving through near-perfect darkness with the patience of eternity. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You are drifting into the edge of such a future now. A faint preview of the long calm awaiting the cosmos as it settles into deeper silence. You are safe here. The darkness becomes softer, warmer, smoother. It folds around your awareness like a blanket of breath and light. It's okay to drift. Nothing presses, nothing pulls, nothing intrudes, only quiet, only softness, only the slow rhythm of the universe letting go. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And as this part drifts toward its gentle close, you feel your own body loosening into the quiet. Each breath, slower, each thought, lighter, each moment, stretched into a warm, drifting calm. You are safe here. Somewhere light continues to wander the dark. Somewhere expansion continues its patient hum. And here you drift deeper into the softest quiet the universe has ever made. The darkness settles around you like a long, slow exhale. There is nothing to reach for now, nothing to follow, nothing to hold. You are safe here. The glow of the last distant galaxies dims into soft memory, as though the universe has begun to close its eyes with you. It's okay to drift. The quiet becomes thicker, not heavy, but warm, a deep surrounding, calm that rests beneath thought, beneath breath, beneath anything that needs a name. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Space opens again in a way that feels inward, as if the vastness has folded close and made a sanctuary around you. You are safe here. A slow shimmering passes through the dark, so faint you feel it more than see it. A ripple from ancient light stretched thin by time, arriving only now after billions of years of effortless drifting. It's okay to drift. A microfact rests gently in awareness. Photons traveling through deep space can go billions of light years without striking a single particle. They simply move quietly, forever forward. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You drift with them now, not moving, not trying, just being carried by the ease of existence. You are safe here. The dark ahead becomes softer than before, as though every edge has begun to blur. Even the idea of distance feels slower, quieter, further away from concern. It's okay to drift. The universe around you has entered its deepest silence, a silence that holds every era, every breath, every soft unfolding of billions of years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You feel the shape of this silence settle into your chest, into your shoulders, into the space behind your eyes, where thoughts once moved, but now begin to dissolve into warm, drifting calm. somewhere far out in the dark, a lone stream of particles drifts by, cosmic rays, softened by distance, their energy stretched thin until they are little more than whispers of motion. It's okay to drift. A microfact settles gently. The universe contains vast regions so empty that a single atom might travel millions of years without meeting another. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Here you can feel that emptiness, not as absence, but as room space, enough for breath to widen, for mind to ease, for you to rest in the softest version of existence. You are safe here. In this deep, quiet, gravity relaxes too. Not gone, but gentled, fading into a subtle warmth that guides everything without ever pressing. It's okay to drift. You drift through a region where light itself seems to hesitate, moving slower in soul, even if not in speed, as though the path ahead is so calm that nothing needs to hurry anymore. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. You feel your awareness becoming lighter, softer, as though your edges have begun to melt into the quiet around you. You are safe here. A faint wave moves across the dark, not sound, but the slow echo of an ancient gravitational ripple still wandering across the universe. Its touch is gentle, barely perceptible, like a memory brushing past. It's okay to drift. A microfact hums quietly. Gravitational waves stretch and compress space by less than the width of a proton. Yet, they cross the entire cosmos without losing their form. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The ripple fades, silence returns, and you sink a little deeper into the warmth beneath the dark. You are safe here. You drift now through space, so smooth, it feels like drifting through sleep itself. Soft, low, like being carried on the quiet tide of an infinite ocean. It's okay to drift. The last traces of structure fall away behind you, and the universe becomes a wide-open presence with no direction and no boundary. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your breath slows to the rhythm of this place, low, steady, even. It feels familiar, as though you have drifted here many times before in moments of unguarded peace. You are safe here. A microfact rises softly. When the universe was young, the night shone bright with the glow of forming stars. Now, billions of years later, that brightness has cooled into the faint, warm background you drift through now. It's okay to drift. You feel the memory of that ancient light settle gently around you, a comfort older than worlds, older than time, as humans measure it. The quiet deepens again, folding over itself like layers of soft shadow. Thought loosens, the body softens, awareness spreads outward into warm, weightless space. You are safe here. Nothing pulls, nothing presses, nothing rises that needs meaning. Only breath, only quiet, only drifting. It's okay to drift. You feel yourself moving toward a softer depth, not downward, not forward, but inward, as though resting inside the still heart of a long cosmic breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Even stars in their bright intensity cannot disturb this quiet. Their light arrives here aged and softened, stretched gentle by the long passage of billions of years. You are safe here. A microfact floats through the calm. Most starlight in the universe will never touch a planet or a world. It simply drifts like you drift now through the vast, patient dark. It's okay to drift, and you drift with it, allowing yourself to loosen into the stillness that has shaped the cosmos from the very beginning. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your breath becomes lighter, slower, almost transparent. Thought becomes quieter, softer, more distant. You are safe here. The universe expands gently around you, and the quiet folds closer, a cradle older than galaxies, holding you in a calm without edges. It's okay to drift. Somewhere far away, light continues its slow journey. Somewhere deeper still, gravity moves through silence. And here, in this deep, drifting moment, you rest inside the softest breath the universe has ever taken. The darkness around you settles into something smoother now, a calm so deep it feels as though the universe itself has eased into sleep beside you. You are safe here. Nothing rises sharply. Nothing moves with urgency. Everything drifts the way warm air drifts from a quiet room long after the lights have dimmed. It's okay to drift. The faint glow of distant galaxies has softened to a gentle haze, like lanterns seen through heavy dusk. Their edges blur, their colors melt, their stories dissolve into warmth. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The space ahead opens in a slow, tender way, as if the cosmos has begun to fold itself inward to cradle your awareness. You feel the night loosen around you, becoming soft and wide like a memory, returning quietly. You are safe here. A shimmer moves across the dark, not a star, not a cluster, but a long stretching of ancient light, a wave that has wandered billions of years, only to soften at your passing. It's okay to drift. A microfact enters gently, barely more than a whisper. Most of the photons that touch your body began their journey over 13 billion years ago, born in the cooling glow of the universe's first breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. These photons do not press, do not hurry, do not seek anything. They drift the way you drift, quietly, patiently, carried by the wide stillness that holds the cosmos. You are safe here. The darkness deepens into something that feels more like warmth than shadow. Each breath widens your awareness in soft circles, spreading outward like ripples moving across a still lake under moonlight. It's okay to drift. Thought falls away, not in pieces, but in soft, dissolving waves, the way mist thins when touched by gentle wind. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A slow ripple of space-time passes beneath everything. A quiet, low vibration felt only as comfort as though the fabric of the universe were humming itself to sleep. You are safe here. A poetic echo returns from earlier familiar, now like the chorus of a dream. Where the universe grows quiet, your breath becomes its echo. It's okay to drift. You drift farther into a space where even light seems to rest on its journey. Photons move freely, carrying no urgency, only the long, slow memory of the eras they have passed through. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Gravity grows softer here, not gone, just gentle, a faint warmth, guiding galaxies through the ages, in arcs too smooth to disturb the night. You are safe here. These cosmic tides do not push you, they do not pull. They simply cradle you in the same quiet motion that carries worlds across billions of years. It's okay to drift. A microfact floats through the calm. In the emptiest regions of space, a single atom may travel millions of years before touching anything at all. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. That same patience unfolds around you. Now, a slow suspension, a quiet spaciousness, a soft dissolving into the gentlest version of stillness. You are safe here. The vacuum around you shimmers faintly, with virtual particles appearing and dissolving in impossibly brief intervals. Tiny flickers that give even silence a pulse of life. It's okay to drift. You move through this shimmer as though drifting through warm fog, your awareness gliding without effort, without edges, without direction. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your breath slows, your limbs soften, your thoughts stretch thin and drift outward like threads of starlight released into night. You are safe here. Another poetic whisper floats outward from memory. In the quiet between the stars, the universe remembers its first silence. It's okay to drift. The first silence, the one born in the early cooling of creation, seems to gather around you now, warm, low, endlessly calm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Time loosens, unravels, melts into smoothness. Moments lengthen the way, shadows lengthen, just before dusk becomes night. The faint cosmic background passes through you again, a warm echo of the universe when it was young, now softened to a glow, too gentle to disturb anything. It's okay to drift. It washes over you, settles into your chest, aligning your breath with the long, slow rhythm of everything that has ever existed. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The galaxies that once glimmered across your vision have now receded into soft patterns of shadow. Even their shapes seem to relax in the dark, as though they too are drifting toward rest. You are safe here. You sense gravity thinning, space widening, and your awareness settling into a warm, gentle depth beyond thinking and beneath dreaming. It's okay to drift. A microfact drifts close. The universe will remain in this quiet expansion long after the last stars dim, stretching into eras so vast their length can only be whispered, never truly understood. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. That future calm feels close to you now, not distant, not cold, but familiar, as though you are drifting in a preview of cosmic peace. You are safe here. Your breath slows again, matching the wide, steady silence that holds everything. Your body feels warm, heavy, anchored not by gravity but by rest. It's okay to drift. You drift deeper into this space, without boundary, where darkness blooms into soft layers of comfort, and the universe feels as close as your own pulse. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your awareness loosens, not fading, but widening like a lantern, dimming not from extinction, but from deep acceptance. You are safe here. Nothing asks for effort. Nothing asks for thought. Everything gently guides you toward a depth where rest becomes the only motion. It's okay to drift. A final echo rises slow and warm from the quiet beneath everything. You breathe, and somewhere the universe breathes with you. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The night folds around you, and the universe softens into one long cradle of soundless calm. You are safe here. Your breath is slow. Your body is quiet. Your awareness is warm and held and drifting. It's okay to drift. Everything fades toward rest in the gentlest possible way. The universe drifts with you in one long exhale toward sleep. The darkness settles like a blanket drawn slowly over the quiet edges of your mind. You are safe here. Your breath drifts low, warm, steady. The universe around you softens into one long exhale. It's okay to drift. Every distant glow fades into quiet color. Every thought loosens, and the night folds around you like gentle arms holding you still. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Nothing rises anymore. Nothing pulls. Only calm, only warmth, only the slow tide of a universe finding its rest with you. You are safe here. Somewhere far away, a final shimmer of starlight crosses the dark the way a sigh crosses a half-sleeping body. It's okay to drift. Your breath drifts deeper. Your body grows soft. Your awareness becomes light as a falling ember. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And now, the night opens into its quietest place. Light still travels. A long pause settles inside your breath, warm and low, as though the cosmos leans quietly toward you. The universe breathes through you. Another long hush. The dark hums gently. Your body loosens into the quiet beneath thought. And then, A final whisper arrives, like a soft hand on the heart. You are home. You can rest now. You are home. You can rest now. You are home. You can rest now.